Hey, what's going on, team? Happy Friday. Let's keep today's video short and sweet. So overall NASDAQ market, overall tech did extremely well. I would find it very difficult for anyone that's invested in tech to not have had a green day, right? So it's great to end the Friday this week. You guys can see the overall P&L in the day. I'm up a little bit over 1900. Being completely honest, right? We pretty much just recovered what we lost yesterday. Taking that into consideration, one of the things that I wanted to show you is I bought a little bit of Tesla yesterday, not a super large amount in comparison to my overall dollar amount, and I sold a little bit of it today. We continued to experience that same resistance level right around $600. You guys can see this on the 4-hour time frame for Tesla. That's where the EMA line is at. So it's going to be great if we break above $600 as we can make our way back up to the SMA line, which has acted as a previous resistance level. So again, that's still an obvious resistance level, but also it doesn't have to break above the EMA line, which is why I decided to still reduce my position size today. So the shares that I simply bought yesterday when I bought the dip on Tesla, I ended up selling that portion today. I'm still holding a little bit over 1,300 shares of Tesla on my Fidelity account. A lot of you guys know that my Fidelity account is an account where I have a larger portion of my money and at least a larger dollar amount for my Tesla position. Everything else was pretty much in the green, and if anything, we're even more in the green right now than I was in that screenshot, but I decided to sell a portion of it but still keep an open position. And the reason why is just in case it does get rejected, I want to have enough buying power to be able to buy at those lower levels if it goes back down to 550, 560. A lot of people were freaking out, and rightfully so, right? But I don't want to be one of those people because I'm fully invested, right? So I'm just trying to do my part to have enough money invested in Tesla where if it goes up, I have 1,300 shares, I can definitely reap the benefit, but I don't have so much money that I have no more buying power if it pulls back. So I'm taking into consideration some form of risk, which is at least in my best interest for my future self. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that is AMC. I want to show you on the 4-hour time frame. I still have 2,900 shares. AMC has been an absolute blessing the past couple of days. I really didn't start trading AMC myself until it was at $25 to $30. A lot of you guys saw that. We've had amazing days where the first day I was trading it, I think I made 23K. The second day I made over 60K. And then yesterday was kind of a battle of back and forth. I kept reducing my position size and then buying the dips. Right now we continue to test the support level at the SMA line. Again, at the end of the day, do what you think is best for your future self. If you want to hold for the movement, then again, that's up to you. Just make sure that you do your part in mitigating risk. The only thing that I do want to show you is based off of previous patterns, once it rallied before and then it experienced the resistance where it lost the volume. You can see the volume really began to die out. We began to break below the EMA line on the 4-hour time frame, and then we went back down to the SMA line. So the SMA line is way down here, right around $16 to $17. It doesn't mean that it has to go there. It just means that it has before. So patterns tend to repeat themselves. They don't always have to. I took a lighter position today based off of what I have in the past for the previous 2 days. And a question you might ask is why? Why would I have a lighter position today versus the previous days? Well, the previous days, AMC was super bullish. So if the direction is in my favor, it makes sense why I want to continue or be invested in that momentum. But once the rally is kind of over or it's showing signs of inconsistencies, obviously I still want to partake in it, but I want to partake in it with maybe a lighter position. And that's kind of the idea. If we break below $46 and really begin to trade below the EMA line, that's where I'm going to have to take into consideration in reducing my position size or altogether just closing out my position, anticipating a pullback, and then maybe buying back at the lower levels. That's just a quick little analysis for myself. Again, if you're someone that's holding for the long run, all power to you. If you're someone that wants to lock in profits, then of course, do whatever you think is best for your future self. I just wanted to share my trade plan with you because I have a little bit more than I feel like the average person does invested in AMC. I would love to still hold 500 shares, and I wouldn't mind holding that, but when it comes down to over 2,000 shares or over 5,000 shares, I'm probably not going to want to write it all the way back down, right? So, keep it light, keep it tight, stay well balanced, and a friendly reminder, something just to keep in the back of your head. Pullbacks are inevitable. They're bound to happen. That's why I'm not freaking out. I mean, being completely honest, AMC has been super rewarding to me for the past week. I've had unbelievable days, and I know that trading a risky stock like this comes at a great form of risk. And that's all you should know, right? With great opportunity comes great responsibility. All I ever want to encourage you is to have a plan, have your best interests in mind, and to understand that there's two sides, right? A lot of people are saying that the short squeeze hasn't even happened. So if you want to partake in that and you believe in that, great. I just want to make sure that you do it with a position size that you can tolerate a pullback. I would hate for you to be invested in something that rally doesn't happen and then it pulls back, but you're in it with all your money, right? And then you just feel like super devastated, super beat, super discouraged. When if you approach it with maybe a much smaller position size or a much smaller dollar amount, it won't affect you as much. And you want to enjoy, what it is that you're doing. Just make sure you put yourself in a simple position to succeed. So, I have a bunch of little ebooks that are absolutely for free. They're like how to trade reversals, how to manage risk. If you're new to trading and you want to download it, it's going to be the first link in the description. Also, don't forget to stay connected. If you guys haven't joined our free Facebook group, you do have to have a Facebook account, so a little heads up on that. But we have 313,000 members, and that's that second link down below. Also, I would love for you guys to be able to watch me trade live. I trade live every single day at market open with my private group. It's the only group that I work with. And if you click the third link down in the description, you can learn a little bit more about it, see what it has to offer, and if you find it to be a good fit for you, I'll see you on Monday at Market Open. Until then, I hope you can consider dropping the thumbs up if you feel like we earned it. Consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We're almost at 1 million subscribers, and we'll see you guys on our next video. Like always, continue working hard, continue following dreams, let your passion be what drives your success, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.